Hey, pilots! Welcome to another exciting episode of War Robots Domination, a series of helpful gameplay tutorials designed to help highlight the tactics and strategies that I use to help tip the scales of my favorite game, War Robots. Each episode will feature a handful of battles along with helpful commentary that'll provide insight as to what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I'm your host, Gotchure Beacons, and I've been playing this awesome game for a few years now, and I've learned a few tricks along the way that I'd love to share with y'all. You'll notice that although my hangar is fairly basic and at lower levels, I've been able to climb it up to Expert League. So I believe that you'll find my tactics will help you do more with less, which can be very helpful with today's economy in the game. I should also mention that this is my second account, so don't let my career profile stats fool you. This is actually my baby account. But it sends a great message to pilots who feel they need to chase the current meta in order to be competitive in battle. Because you don't. Wise gameplay can usually overcome any fancy gimmick. A death button is a great example. It can still melt just about any build, and its heritage stems all the way back to nearly the beginning of the game. It's all about knowing when to use it and how to use it. So, without further ado, I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episodes while I walk you through my gameplay tactics and share with you my mindset in battle. I hope you find it entertaining, helpful, and fun to watch. I think you will. Be sure to keep a lookout for a hidden treasure. I've placed a link in one of the battles of this episode that will give you access to one of my exclusive winning formula videos. These private reserve videos were specially designed for squad battles and work amazingly well for domination and beacon rush, and provide specific formation strategies for certain maps that will practically guarantee a victory to the team that deploys these tactics correctly. So, keep a lookout for them, guys. Happy hunting. I'm gonna call this battle Free Beacons, and I'll explain why as we go along here. It's got so many other lessons too. Join my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, Theta. Alright guys, so this is Castle. I put my closed map deck in here. These are all faster, more nimble type builds with higher DPS, damage per second. I want to be able to get to a beacon quickly. I want to be able to dodge around corners and move around. And when I do come into close range type fighting, I want to be able to put out a tremendous amount of firepower in a short amount of time to pretty much erase anyone in front of me. Like this death button I have on Frick. He's definitely a high DPS. Look at that, boom! And then I can tuck back down. I use the phase shift to manage that. Now I've got level 6 bots and level 9 weapons, so it's important that I am really mindful about everything I do. Now, I guess my team guy has gotten snuffed out here, so I'm just down by myself. But, hey, not after I took out about 3 guys. Unfortunately, there was no of my guys around behind me to back me up, and that bridge just got taken over. And then they got someone over here. Now, I don't understand how that happened. I'm calling this battle Free Beacons. Now, I don't mean they're free. I mean, when you're in this battle of domination, one of the things you always want to be doing is looking for a free beacon, like that one there. That's a free beacon. No one's looking at it. Now, when I was down there under the bridge and I was basically getting ready to snuff out another guy, why wasn't there any of my mates behind me? Because that was becoming a free beacon. He was by himself, half chunked down. I don't know where my team was. So when you're on this game of domination and you're in a solo battle like I run, make sure that, you know, hey, if there's a whole bunch of people here, that means there's probably a free beacon somewhere else. Where you should always be focusing your attention on when you're going after beacons is the free beacon, not the one that's crowded with a bunch of reds. So make sure that you're taking advantage of the free beacons that are on the field. When you are dying and then you're spawning back in, don't go meet up with your mates if there's a free beacon somewhere else. Don't go after reds, go after beacons. Go after the free beacons though, not the ones that are heavily guarded with a bunch of reds. If there's a bunch of combat going near one, go to another one that's not capped. But that's not like that. See, I'm going right after a free beacon. This is how I run my Diablo here all the time. He's always after the free beacon, not the one that's crowded, not the one that's congested. Because Well, the way it works on a battlefield, they're always spread out. And you want to try to do that. You want to try to spread them out, divide and conquer, right? By doing that, by spreading them out, you're always going to be able to start creating these free beacons. So I got out of that area because I was getting hot, and then as soon as that guy died, I went back up and liberated that beacon because he became a free beacon again. What am I doing right now? I'm looking for any free beacons. There's one. See it right there in front of me, so I'm going after it. Always go after the free beacons, guys. It's the best way to play this because you can't cap or kill when you're dead. If you're always going toward beacons that are crowded, well, you're going to die more often. If you find yourself mecking out a lot in this battle, it's probably because you're going after the hot beacons. Don't go after the hot beacons. Go after the free ones, the ones that have no one standing next to it. The battle always provides those. If you're watching around, there's always going to be a free beacon, and that's all I've been doing this entire time. And that's how I run just about every battle. I know I'm running with mates, and I try to pair up when I'm going into combat, but I'm always after beacons because I play to win, and I'm always after the free beacon. Look, there's one in front of me. I'm going right after it. I know where to go. I'm just looking for a beacon that doesn't have a bunch of reds next to it. And the way the graphics work out on these screens, it's pretty easy to find free beacons. Now this guy's coming after me. Well, it's no longer a free beacon because he's coming to guard it. Well, look at that. There is a free beacon up here on the hill, so I'm going to go after that one. I do this all the time with Diablo, but I do it with all my bots. I'm always looking for the free beacon to go after because that's what my focus is to keep them blue. That's how you win battles, and that's how you win these battles, guys. If you want to see more green banners, make sure you're going after the free beacons because they're out there. They're out there throughout the battle. So make sure that you're doing that. Sometimes there's a little bit of resistance at one, but if that's the only option, then you take out that red, and then you get that beacon, then you go on to the next free beacon. So there you go. Great palettes on both sides. I hope you learned something from this episode here, and that was a whole lot of fun. And definitely, if you see your name, thanks for the game. Peace out, guys. I'm going to call this battle Good Times. I ran into a friend, an old friend from one of my original clans that I was in. His name is Taiwanawanga. And you know what? He was in a clan called Robotech with me many years ago when I first started this game, and it was a whole lot of fun. Hey, enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, Woodish. Good times can be had in this battle, in this game, on a daily basis if you let them. You know what? This game is all about camaraderie and brotherhood and making friends on the battlefield. Sometimes there you see them in red, sometimes you see them in blue. Hey, we're just out here scrapping metal, showing our talents, having some fun, doing what we can. Sometimes we get swamped, sometimes we swamp them, sometimes they get the edge on us, sometimes we get the edge on them, but it's all a lot of fun. We're just playing a game, right? We're mashing buttons and seeing what we can do. So, and then when I saw him in battle, I actually saw him in a battle where his team beat mine. But I saw the name, I'm like, oh yeah, I like to see the stats at the end of a battle, and every once in a while you run into someone that you recognize. So we hooked up, we reconnected, and we joined this battle together, and we're doing pretty good. It's always fun to be in battle with someone it's on your side. Because a couple things, they're a solid pilot. I don't have to watch his back. I don't have to babysit him. I can do my game right now. I'm trolling these guys. I'm getting 2 or 3 reds on Diablo there, and in doing so, it pretty much gave my team a positional advantage around the rest of the battlefield. Look at that. We're at a 4-capper. We're only 2.5 minutes in, and we're going to probably keep riding this advantage. There was a couple reds on the roof. I saw that. That's why I took Diablo out. I go, hey, with 2 guys on the roof, that gives me a bunch of free beacons to go after. And my red team, my team, who also knows how to cap beacons, I know at least one of them does, Taiwanawanga does. Man, he's old school. He knows how to play this game. Guys, old school does work. I tell you what, if you focus on the beacons, don't worry about the meta, and just go after the wise options on the battlefield, you're going to win these games more often than not. That's what I try to teach you guys. I can do this with low level equipment because we don't need fancy gimmicks. Just play a wise game, make sure you're making wise decisions. Don't go in, don't lead a charge with a weak bot. I never do that. I kind of look for opportunities. Right now I'm taking, this is Flash. He's my little pursuer here. He's got a couple different weapons on him, but I took that guy out because I knew that there was some firepower around me. Now I got this little Riker over there. I'm going to grab this beacon first, right? You get the the beacons first, and then you go after the threat. You know, he's not really a threat. He kind of is. He can shoot me with the suppression, but I'm going to go ahead and take him around. I'm pushing him around one side. I see I have a mate on the other side, and we're just going to dance around this while I hold the beacon. My friend helped me out there, and now we're up there. We're still at a 4-capper, and the game is just about done. We're not even we're just barely halfway into it. Look at that. That was a nice, easy win. Good times can be had on the battlefield, guys. Make some friends out there. Make sure that you are connecting with people on the battlefield. These are pilots that like the same game that you like. Why not make some friends? And when you do make these friends and you see them on the battlefield, make sure you invite them to a squad and go in there. Duos are safe. You don't have to worry about getting mech'd out or whatever. So anyway, great pilots on both sides. There's great saying Taiwanawanga, and if you see your name, thanks for the game. Peace out, guys. I'm going to call this battle the quick and the dead, so don't blink and don't go nowhere. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome instrumental, Mortality. Okay, guys, this is this week's Beacon Rush battle, and as you know, I play Beacon Rush one way, one gear, fast and forward, always fast and forward. The quick and the dead. The quick are the ones that are going to win Beacon Rush. The ones that sit back and try to go for damage, they're going to be the dead ones, and they're not going to last it. You play Beacon Rush as if it just doesn't matter what's going on other than you are urgently going for their beacons. We jumped out to a 3-capper right away. We're getting a 4-capper right now. The game is just about over. It is already a minute in, and it's just about over. Watch, guys. Enjoy this as it goes. I am not going to sit back. You do not play this like Domination at all. Yeah, they're getting their home spawn beacon back. That's okay. There goes Flash. Now I'm going to go into Whizbang. He's my little blitz. I'm going to hip on over here, grab this beacon. Why? Because we're going to create a containment zone around their home spawn area. We are already got that. We are less than 2 minutes in, and we've got this game in the bag. We got a 4-capper on Beacon Rush. They are surely burning us down, but it doesn't matter at this point. We are just rushing on in. This is exactly how you do it. Have a sense of urgency when you play Beacon Rush. And you see what we're doing now? We're going to spawn even closer in. I'm going to get Buzzkill in here. Go from this spawn area that I opened up. I'm whittling down this guy's shield. I know he's got a shield. It's an Lancelot. Lancelot, excuse me. And that's his shield's going down. He's going to go down. Bye-bye. And now we're going to go in over here and just basically filter in. Now they're going to try to grab this center beacon, but it really doesn't matter. We are pushing so much pressure on right now, and it's either the quick or the dead. You are either hopping out ready to just smack everything down that comes within reach, or you're gonna be the dead ones. Now we just about got this thing wrapped up here, guys. The game is over. We're about a minute and a half or 2 minutes in. It doesn't really matter. You get these things fast and furious. We were even short a guy. It doesn't matter. Look how much more damage the red team had over us. It doesn't matter. You are quick or you're dead on this game. With Beacon Rush, it doesn't matter. You just gotta rush on in, get really aggressive, have a sense of urgency, and you'll see a lot more green banners. Woo, was that a lot of fun. If you see your name, thanks for the game. Peace out. Well, friends, that just about wraps it up for another episode. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw and are able to take something you learned and use it in battle. I add content to my YouTube channel almost daily, so please stop by when you're able and check out the fresh new material. Or just click on an old episode and maybe catch another tip that'll help you up your game. If you like what you see, please tap on the red subscription button and then tap the bell to be notified when new episodes are released. It would also be helpful if you could make a comment about the video, whether it's an example of how the episode helped you, or maybe additional advice to help elaborate on the tactics I shared, or even constructive comments that'll help clarify something I might have missed. It's all good and greatly appreciated. Finally, this game is full of challenges and can create frustration for some who are simply trying to have fun with this awesome game. My goal is to provide you all with helpful information and help reduce the frustration and increase the fun. So, if you feel these videos are helping you, please share them with a friend, someone who you think might benefit from them. Well, that's about it for today, guys. As always, keep them blue out there, and I hope to see you on the battlefield. Make sure you're having fun, though, because if you're not, you're doing it wrong. I love you all for your support. Play well. Peace out.